This week, the 888 Poker PGA EuroPro Tour is being truly spoilt. Designed by two Irish golfing legends, this dreamy championship course boasts one of the most spectacular settings in European golf. We're in Ireland for the Kingspan Concra Wood Open.
Hey, all right, gang, how you doing? That's what I call a view right there.
Unbelievable. It's my first time to Ireland, and I can't think of a much better course.
Jewel in the crown of Ireland, really is. Great course.
It's fair, it's tough in places. Every hole's picturesque, so it's a great course.
Our Celtic swing continues here at Concra Wood, having travelled west from Moray in Scotland across to Castle Blaney here on the Irish border. As we approach the halfway stage, you might be forgiven for thinking the tour has peaked too early. Set on the banks of the magnificent Loch Mucknow, this rolling parkland course is truly special. It's as intimidating as it is beautiful. Despite generous fairways, it's demanding off the tee, and coupled with the large greens, it's an awesome test. And to thank for this masterpiece, we have Christy O'Connor Jr. and Senior, names embedded in Irish golfing folklore. Christy Jr. with that famous win over Fred Couples in the Ryder Cup, and Christy Senior, a real golfing legend in these parts, with 24 Tour victories and 10 Ryder Cup appearances. Whoever wins this week will certainly have earned the 10k first prize and the elevated position on the order of merit a victory brings. But Richard Wallace still leads the way despite only playing 4 events, with victory at Burr Hill and a third-placed finish at Frilford Heath. Don Morgan caught up with the player at the recent Scottish Open to talk about record-breaking rounds and his superb start to the EuroPro season.
Mr. Wallace.
Back to the important bit.
Yeah, definitely, man. EuroPro leader right now, order of merit. Here at the Scottish Open, what's it feeling like, my friend?
Yeah, it feels great. It's nice to be back after last year. Played pretty well. Weather was like this last year. Played quite nicely. Opened with a 72-68, so made the cut on the mark.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to play as good as I played last year. But yeah, I've had a good start to the year. So if I can just continue my form, I won a couple of events last week in the South region with 66 and 65. So coming here is feels good, playing nicely, so just hopefully it can continue and press on.
Well, there's some serious great rumours going around, man. You've jumped in a nice little 59 round of par 73, and it's a world record, and you're on fire, dude. I mean, some rich vein of form going on at the moment.
Yeah, the 59 was obviously quite special. Day after winning at Burr Hill, just went there, obviously very happy having won the day before. Was 12 under for the middle 12 after birdieing one of the first couple. Yeah, 12 under for the middle 12. So yeah, and then managed to sneak a birdie on the last, getting up and down out of the trap. It's a nice par 5 finish, but it was a nervy tee shot. There's trees and hazard down the right, trees down the left, and I'm standing there after my amateurs hadn't hit great tee shots, standing there thinking, right, I've got to make 4, and yeah, potentially world record. On a par 73, so yeah, it's been a nice start to the year. So hopefully the form can continue, and we can press on for EuroPro Order of Merit, get the Challenge Tour card from there, and if we can do something in these couple of main tour events that I've got later on in the year, we can press on with that as well.
If you keep playing the way you are, there's no doubt, is there?
Yeah, if the form stays as is, then hopefully we can put in a good performance here and Welsh Open, and hopefully, if we're lucky, get a couple more invites or start somewhere. And yeah, best case scenario, obviously trying to get a card, but 200 grand from not that many starts is very difficult.
That's
so
true,
we've really got to try and get some more events from somewhere.
Definitely, and I mean, obviously, there's a EuroPro event at Moray this week and the Scottish Open. I'm surprised you're not at Moray. What's going on?
Well,
What's your priorities like?
I am really. It's only half an hour down the road, so who knows? But yeah, it's obviously leading the Order of Merit. Very pleased. So I think I'm only winning it by a couple of £100, maybe £1,000. So It's important to see who wins this week, who does well, because I'm only going to play, I think I'm playing 5 more EuroPros, because they clash with a couple more European Tour events, plus I've got a little bit of loyalty with the South region. Having won the Order of Merit the last couple of years, I'd like to press on there because the PGA playoffs, I'm here because of the PGA playoffs, from winning that the last 2 years. So you get the BMW and this event and the Welsh Open, so the PGA does give you an opportunity to play in these bigger European Tour events.
Well, I wish you all the best, man. I mean, the world's your oyster by the sounds of it. You're playing some fantastic golf, so bring it home, mate.
Yeah, well, I'm enjoying it. I've got my brother on the bag this week as well. He's an England international, so he can play. So hopefully we'll just have a laugh this week and enjoy ourselves and go as low as we can. Another 59 will be nice.
Bit of brotherly love, man. Never hurt anyone.
Yeah, that's right.
Good man. All the best, boss.
Cheers.
Man.
Thanks very much.
Very
Cheers.
well.
Thank you.
We'll be hearing more from John later in the show, whilst Wallace is honouring PGA commitments as he looks to continue his dominance in the South region, all of which gives somebody else the perfect opportunity to take control and knock him off the top of the leaderboard. Some of the players are already out. Let's take a look at how things stand at the Kingspan Concra Wood Open.
So this is how it stood after 2 rounds of the Kingspan Concra Wood Open. It's Scott Paul Doherty who leads the way after rounds of 69 and 70, with Marcus Armitage, his closest challenger, at 4 under par, 18 holes still to play. I'm Richard Kaufman alongside former European Tour winner Ross McFarlane. Ross, as always, a lot on offer for these players, £10,000 and the carrot of a Challenge Tour card at the end of the season.
Oh, not only that, but a wonderful chance to put on your CV, a winner of a championship. This course, I have to say, is in magnificent condition considering it's only 5 years old. It's spectacular.
It is. Richard Edgington off to a great start. Birdie the first, just saw him put one in for another birdie there at the third. So gets to 2 under par. Wesley Ray starting the day 4 off the lead. This is the first hole. It's a par 5, so probably a chance for the players' roster really get going.
Yeah, definitely a downhill par 5. You can see it's reachable by most of the guys with a drive and a mid-iron, the longer hitters.
2008 EuroPro Tour Order of Merit winner Noel Fox on the third hole, par 4, which is 448 yards long.
Of course, a lot of the players here having to get used to meters. We're in Ireland. Alex Belt missed the green on the first.
Well, he's in confident mood, isn't he, after his win at Collingtree Park. John Morgan's been out and about. Let's catch up with John.
We're here at the fabulous Concra Wood Golf Club, and this is the 4th, the par 5 borderline on 600 yards long. Absolutely amazing hole. Double dogleg, left to right and then right to left. And as we can see, far in the distance right there, that is at this point right here on this planner. This is where you want to hit it. And then from there, you're going to hit this shot all the way down to this plateau here and then hit your sand iron or a pitching wedge into the middle of the green. But then if you get a cracker and you decide to take on this corner right here, this corner right across here, and you get your driver out, you can squeeze it out to about here, and then you need about a 2-iron or a 3-wood, and then take it over this massive array of water that we see, this beautiful lock that's ahead of you. And obviously it drops down, feeds down into this green, quite tight in this area as well, a couple of bunkers lurking. I mean, if you don't hit this green, you're in serious trouble. I mean, get in, get out with a 5, and you're going to be very, very happy.
Well, this is the way Richard Edgington's played it, Ross, playing as a 3-shotter.
I think that's very sensible, looking at the hole. The letter Z. And the way that it's been designed, it's sort of tempting you to have a go. But that's the way to do it, isn't it?
Well, what a start from Edgington. I mentioned already he'd had a couple of birdies in his first 3 holes. That's surely a 3rd in 4.
Weiner at the first. for an eagle. This hole has been playing the easiest all week. Oh, good try. There's been 4 eagles already so far this week.
Really, it's a spectacular looking course, isn't it? The lake in the background here. Fox, who is a former Walker Cup player.
See the quality of the greens there, they're receptive. It's had such dry weather, they've put a bit of water on this area.
Yeah, the course is in great shape and there's hardly a breath of wind either, so it is pretty good scoring conditions.
Quite west.
Wesley Ray then, looks like he's going to make a birdie.
Noel Fox hoping to make one here at the 3rd. Is it going to turn in? Well, it was, just not hard enough from Fox. So he'll stay at 1 under. And after that lovely little chip belt, after his win at Collingtree Park, he's going to be a danger man. Moves to 2 under. Still to tee off for his final round, the defending champion Billy Hemstock. And Spoonie caught up with him to get his thoughts.
Sat here now with the 2012 champion at Concra Wood, Billy Hemstock. Good to see you.
Good to see you, mate.
Nice one. Not doing too badly this week as well.
Yeah, it's going good, thanks, yeah. Had a nice round yesterday, 2 under, and then a 71 today, so yeah, nicely placed for tomorrow.
What is it about this course that suits your eye?
I don't know really, it's a lot like my home course really, where I grew up playing golf, Teignmouth Golf Club in Devon. It's kind of set on a hill, it's very similar, and some quite tight driving holes as well, so yeah, it's sort of, I feel kind of at home on this kind of layout.
So 2012, your first win here. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your memories, if you can remember it.
Yeah, no, it was a great day. You know, I played really nicely the second day, and yeah, the final day ended up getting into a tie with Wallace Booth, and managed to make a 2 on the 9th in a playoff. And yeah, you know, the membership here has been great. You know, I had a great time afterwards, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Fun?
Yeah, yeah. Well, the captain actually from last year took me into town. I think we ended up in some sort of Irish dance club doing the river dance, you know. So that was quite a nice way to finish it off.
From Devon.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. 2 left feet. Brilliant.
So going back, you won here last year. You're sitting like in a great position this year. Are you thinking, am I going to do back-to-back and retain my trophy?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be great. I mean, certainly it would be nice to do that, yeah, sort of thinking about it. But just, there's obviously a long day like last year. It's all the emotions going through the last day. So, yeah, it's just about dealing with that and just go out there and have a bit of fun and, you know, see what happens.